Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boilon here, back for another video on Raid Shadow Legends. Happy Friday, and you know what that means. That means that we're here for Summon Rush, which is the second summoning event here in the Cowardly Lion Fusion event. I was not sure if I was going to do anything for this because I've already completed Champion Chase from last Friday. However, if you guys have been following some of my summoning videos, I am pretty close to the Sacred Shard Mercy. So, if you saw the thumbnail of today's video, we are going to give an attempt for SYDAX King Killer himself. And part of the reason why I decided on this as my progressive champion for the summons is also I have a 5 red perfect soul lying around. So if I do get lucky, it's going to be pretty beefy. And this guy is really great from a utility standpoint. He's got like everything. He's got decrease. The pain link is really, really interesting, by the way. He's a defense-based champion, which I absolutely love, but he's decreased attack. He's got defense down, speed down, and then an enemy max HP on this A2 as well. And he puts up defense up and speed up to the entire team. So this is really great. Also ally protection too. And his passive decrease the damage that he receives by 10% for each ally under ally protection. So in situations like Hydra or in Chimera, right, you're going to get a lot of decreased damage. And also he's immune to pain link and damage from reflect damage. So basically Ram in Chimera is not going to do anything to this guy. So absolutely crazy. And we'll see what happens, right? Before we get started with the rest of the video, though, I do want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid yet, what are you waiting for? Download using the QR code in the top right hand of the screen to get King Galkabar absolutely free, Venom H, Tagore, and Farrakhan the Fat as well. And don't forget about Pelops the Victor. You can get him on a brand new account by using the promo code SUPERVICTORY in the first 48 hours of a brand new account. Now, here is the milestones as well for Summon Rush. For those of you who might have skipped out on Champion Chase, or, I don't know, maybe you're a glutton for summoning like I am, and you're looking to perhaps get some more fragments, and you can skip some of the other events as well. So just to be clear, that if you did anything on Champion Chase, and especially if you did 50 fragments or higher, you could skip Summon Rush, but there is some stuff here as well. So we have 25 fragments here at basically 6 Sacreds equivalent. And then we have another 25 at more or less 9 Sacreds, and then the other 25 at 12 Sacreds. It's and some change, 6,100, not 6,000, but I digress. There is, of course, some other stuff if we end up pulling more. I don't know exactly how far we're going to be going today or not. It might depend on our luck. Now, keep in mind that there is no 2Xs running for anything. That was the 2X Sacred Shards that were running last Friday, which is why I was pulling for that, and I think I got 2 legendaries, if I'm not mistaken, or at least I got this one orc legendary that was kind of crap because it was very old. These are the points as well, the breakdown for Summon Rush. So it is more ideal that you do use Sacred Shards because you're just getting the most bang for your buck. And I would never pull, unless you absolutely have to, like you won't clear it otherwise. I would not use Primal Shards for a Summon Rush event. And Void Shards is something that you're typically going to get more points from a Champion Chase because you get bonus points for Void Champions. So again, it's kind of, you're basically down to whether or not you want to pull Ancient Shards or Sacred Shards. Now, it does take about 20, it's 25 Sacred Shards, right? Sorry, 25 Ancient Shards to make 1 Sacred Shard in terms of points. So it is quite a lot. And the next 2X that we are going to be getting probably in about a week's time during the Cowardly Lion Titan event is probably going to be Ancient Shard 2X. So do keep that in mind, which is what I am particularly saving for. Now, my mercy for Sacred Shards is sitting at somewhere like around 11 pulls, I am pretty sure. Which means, of course, it's not guaranteed in the next couple of pulls, but we're going to be getting, basically from 12 onwards, we're going to be getting plus 2%. So we'll see how that ends up panning out. I'm just looking at my mercy. Pretty sure I'm at 11 Sacred Shards pulled. So SYDAX King Killer is the goal for today, but of course anything usable, new, or interesting, that's something that we're looking forward to as well. So let's get things started here with the epic pull music. I should call it legendary pull music, but anyways, also I'm not on screen, so you can't really see my reactions, but if it goes really well today, then I'll let you know. Okay, so Sacred Shard number 1 coming in here today. What do we have? A purple. Okay, so this brings us up to 12. Clawed Beastfeeder. This guy is actually something that I built for Cursed City, believe it or not. So places a shield buff on all allies on a cooldown of 3. This is useful for certain boss nodes in Cursed City where you need to fight Doom Scarab. So if you're missing shield buffs for that fight, this is someone who you might want to take to at least 50, level 50, right? And he's got some interesting buffs as well. Increased speed buff. This is always useful, of course, from a utility perspective, and increased accuracy. So not like an amazing character, but something that you might take up to 50 just to have in your roster so you can use this for Curses City hard mode. That's just something that I personally recommend. Anyways, moving on to the next pull. So this will be 13. So does this trigger the 2%? I think so. Oh my God, we got it early. And what? Okay. So this, what the fuck? Oh my God. Oh my God, guys. So yeah, I'm having an absolute fit over here. Yeah, you guys know Newt, right? Do I need to explain this? Okay, so that's a Mercy reset. And now I did not expect it this soon. And so I'm like, we should probably go a little bit more for the vid. I know that it's not really a great idea to pull so many sacred shards when I don't really need to. I mean, I can skip some events, right? I'm on, just to let you guys know, I am on holiday, which is why I'm not on screen. So this might be a good idea to maybe get some extra fragments so I can get the fusion done a little bit early anyways while I'm here on holidays. But good God, Newt. Okay, so I don't know if I really need to explain this to this character too much, but for anyone who might be new to Raid Shadow Legends, his A3 Blessed Bash does shit tons of enemy max HP damage. I believe it's 10% per swing. So this guy can take off like 30% on top of the damage dealt just normally in terms of just raw HP damage. I actually already have a Newt. So this is a second Newt, but I think I very well might do this anyways, because having 2 Newts is better than 1 Newt, and having 3 Newts is even better than 2 Newts. So you know what? You can never have too many of these guys, but good God, it is basically all down to this. But his A1 is also really amazing for Fire Knight, because Fire Knight and Fire Knight Hard, because each of his A1 swings reduce the turn meter by 15%. And if the target's turn meter is not decreased, so this is relevant to Fire Knight hard mode, then it places a freeze, and freeze is what triggers the turn meter decrease in Fire Knight hard mode. His A2 does do a counterattack, does some debuffs here, some counterattack, but it's all about the A1 and the A3. And also when he counterattacks, which he gets from this, but also maybe other characters that you own, it does more damage. So yeah, Newt, oh my God, obviously, right? Like, do I need to say more? This is a dupe for me. So this is actually Faction Guardians as well for dwarves, but I will be leveling them up. I will be taking up to 60. This is the one rare instance where I would absolutely max out a dupe. So Newt, that was not expected. That puts us up to 20x on the legendary. The problem is, however, that I am not near my Mercy. But, you know, 2x on a Sacred Shards, while good, it's not the end of the world, and you never know, guys. I have been known to be lucky. That legendary pull right there is the definition of raw luck. Okay, so I cut out the music. We're going to restart again, and I am actually, because this is so early on in the video, that I am actually going to go, we're going to do a little more. So let's cue up that music again and restart this. And I don't know if we're going to pull all... You what? What the fuck? Okay, well, it was not... Oh my God, it was not SYDAX. Back-to-back legendaries. Are you fucking shitting me? Now, I'm not a big fan of this guy, I'll be honest, because I don't think I need him in my roster. There's actually a promo code. I believe it's called... I believe the promo code is FEMO, that you can actually get this guy as a new account. However, he's okay, but... So increase this champion's defense by 3% up to 30% and max HP up to 50%. For each stun debuff landed by this champion, he's immune to stun while under a shield, but it has to be from his own buff. He does a lot of like shields, defense. You know what? If Argonites was usable in Cursed City, I would actually build him, because there would be a purpose for that. And we don't have Argonites faction crypts yet, so I'm not sure if I need him, but he will be on the side, I suppose, you know, level him up for champion training and whatnot. But yeah, he does do some stuns, can do some stuns AoE as well. And this might have some value there, but yeah, just not in my current roster lineup. I don't think I'm going to have much use for him right now. But holy crap. Emo the Shepherd and Newt. Now we're at 25x SYDAX. I want this guy, man, so bad. And so, like, this is my best chance to do it. Can I pull a third legendary? After that, I would probably quit. Like, I'm not even sure if we'll get to a third legendary, but let's try, right? We have to try. We have to try. My luck is just, it feels too good, but it's probably dead now. That's not Cryodance, sorry. Neldor Rhineblade, also really great for faction crypts, not faction crypts, Fire Knight hard mode, sorry, with freeze. Really great. If you're building a Fire Knight hard mode team, a traditional team with freeze mechanics, Neldor Rhineblade is very important for that one. Oh my god, I just, sorry, I'm kind of flabbergasted a little bit with what I've pulled lately. Okay, so we still have 12 Sacreds, but it'll be a bit harder to get to our Mercy again, and so we're gonna have to be pretty lucky here on these pulls to, you know, get a third legendary. But you never know, right, guys? This is the Boilon channel. Weirder things have happened, so we are gonna go ahead. I'm gonna back out every single time, tinfoil hat, and we're gonna try to get ourselves a third legendary. Now, I'm gonna burn all of my sacred shards that I have left to get there. Venomage was my progressive. I think I have Venomage at +4, but I'm not entirely sure anyways. The other options were not super compelling, and I already had Ugo at +4 anyways. Oh boy, so 25x would put you at roughly around 7%, I think, for that character. It's still not amazing, but it's really the best you're gonna get to try to target a certain character. It's just absolutely hilarious that I'm targeting a character and I get like Newt of all characters. Like, good god, absolutely insane. So I'm gonna pull down my sacred shards here, which I believe we started at. Did we start at 16? No, 15 or something. I don't know where we started actually. But either way, I think it was 16. I think we started at 16 here today, which means I'm definitely going overboard on the summon rush. Mistrider Dithy, really, 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 really good. One of the best epic nukers in the game. I'm actually building up a second copy of him. I have one at +4 right now. I'm actually building up another +4 copy because wherever you can use him in Cursed City hard mode, he actually is an insane nuker, so he's definitely a character that is worth upgrading if you don't have a single copy of him. But yeah, he's the one character that I would actually build a second 60 for. So that's what I'm doing as well. We have Durandal, actually also a really amazing Dark Elf epic nuker. He is in my Faction Wars hard mode. He has some really good AoE damage. If you get some good Red Star Perfect Souls for this guy, he hits really hard actually. So definitely don't discount him. His ratings are, yeah, they're pretty good actually. So I definitely use him more in Faction Wars hard mode in Cursed City, but definitely a really strong Dark Elf epic nuke. I think he's probably the best actually, Dark Elf epic nuker. So do keep that in mind there. We have a few more sacred shards. Come on. Can we get a third legendary, please? Or how this works is I'm not supposed to say that I want it, right? I say, no, don't give me a legendary, and then maybe I do get one. So let's try this. Let's back out. We have 5 left to go. Come on. I'm really tempted to actually just buy a couple of more as well, but I don't know. We'll see. I might spend some money on some sacred shards here at the end to get that third legendary pull, just to see what happens, right? Because I think that's really where I'm kind of wanting to get at. I really want to see whether or not, and we're going to be very close to the Mercy once I blow all these shards down. So I think that's what I might do, just to see what we can get, right? Come on, we got an Ugo anyways, even though he was not, she was not part of that progressive. We have 2 sacred shards left. Come on, guys, we can do it. Plarium, we can do this. Melga Steel Girdle, not who I wanted. And one final sacred shard before I decide whether or not I'm going to dip into some spending. And we have a purple. Okay, we got to keep going, guys. So I'm going to look around for some of the best deals. I don't know if they're... okay, there's some, but they're not great. These are actually really terrible in terms of the prices, because normally this one's okay, but you're not really saving a whole lot, Canadian dollars wise. There is another one. There's a couple of them. Now I'm going to buy... There's this one here just for $27.99. This is the base anchor price. So actually the other ones are not particularly good. Where was the other? Yeah, this one is not great, right? You get some silver, but I don't give a shit about that one. The $54.99 is okay. I think it's actually better than this one. I'm saving a little bit of money. So I'm going to go ahead and I just want to say, just right off the top of the bat, that I never buy sacred shards in Raid Shadow Legends. This is very particular to this video because I want us to get that third legendary, because I feel like this is the best chance to get SYDAX. So I'm gonna buy 2 for the moment, which is gonna be 4 sacreds. We're gonna go back to pulling them, right? And I realized I didn't even turn off my music. That's my apologies. And that's gonna give me the 4 sacred shards. I'm going to pull these. We're going to kind of basically spend and pull as we go, just to see how much I need to do in order to get SYDAX pulled. I think if we're not in our Mercy now, we're very close, because I think we pulled those first two legendaries very early on. So let's see. For the rest of the video, we got a Talia. I don't care about you, Talia. We're basically pulling at 20 US dollars a piece, maybe a little bit cheaper, but not so much. Oh my god. Purple again. Did we pull this guy already? Giscard the Sigil. Good god. Okay. Back out. Pull the Sacred Shard. Come on. Give us one more legendary. Give us SYDAX. Come on. Stop being terrible. This is basically 100 Canadian dollars right now on these 4 Sacred Shards. It is terrible to buy Sacreds. It's better. Oh my god. We are deep into our well, not deep. We're into our mercy now at this point. So it feels rough. How much money am I? You know what? I'm just because I'm scared to look. We just hit the 10,000 on the entire milestone. So we have to do this though, guys. We have to do this. I have to go to the mercy at least to exhaust the available offers that are here. Right, I have to do it. So we're gonna do 2 more. Let's go back and find them. And I don't like the value of some of the other ones. You can buy that single one, I suppose. It's okay. It's not too bad. We need to get this. We need to finish off the video and get a legendary. Otherwise I think we're like plus 10% now at this point. Come on, Plarium, please do not make me spend so much more. Please, on this one, can we do it? Oh my god. Captain Tamila. Actually, she's not terrible, but at this point in time, I don't have time to stop and look at epics. I don't. We could buy this one, right? This is the anchor price. It's the regular one. They're not really spitting out any particular better ones at me right now. This one is not good. So we're gonna do this one at a time. Maybe I'll do 2. Right, I'll buy 2 of these, and then this is gonna bring us up to, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 200 Canadian now. So we're looking at about, what is that, like 150 US dollars, maybe just under that. So I bought 2 of these. I'm not gonna go beyond this offer though, but I do want to finish this off with a bang. Like I just can't sit there at 25x and not hit that legendary at this point now. So we have to do this. Come on, just a couple of more. We did it, and it's oh fuck yeah, we got SYDAX King. We did it, guys. We did it. I'm like jumping around in front of you. No, I'm not, but I'm sitting here in my chair, and oh my god, we did it. We did spend $200 to do it, 200 Canadian. Oh my god, but we got it at 25x. Holy shit. I'm saving that other Sacred Shard, by the way. Guys, I don't need to go over the kit. We did that in the beginning, and why this guy is going to be so great. I am looking forward to getting him up in the champion training that's actually going live today, right? So I'm going to work on all of these characters, right? I'm going to put them on auto grind, basically. SYDAX, Newt, and not the second guy. Wasn't that exciting, right? That Fimo the Shepherd. So probably not him. But we ended in a bang, and I'm super glad, and I hope that some of you guys stay till the end for this pull. Absolutely insane. Now, before we go, I just want to remind people that if you haven't started playing Raid yet, what are you waiting for? Get King Galkabar. Make that new account, guys. Get started here in Raid. Get King Galkabar, get Venomage, get Tagor, get Farrakhan the Fat at accounts level 10, 20, and 30. And don't forget about Pelops the Victor, a great starter champion, way better than Fimo the Shepherd. Use the promo code SUPERVICTORY within the first 48 hours of a brand new account. All right, guys, that is it. Let me know what you got in your summon rush in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.